What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and today we're going to be going over WWE BattleGround 2017. As you can tell by the title of this video and the images you see on your screen, we are using Bleacher Report to go over this pay-per-view, which a lot of people are calling it stupid, bad, dumb, horrible, worst show ever, all that stuff. I'm going to be a little bit nicer, probably me and Simon from What Culture, and I'm just going to call this show hilariously horrible. Hilariously horrible. So, if you guys are new here, I'm Shawn DaGamer. Please subscribe and all that stuff if you think you're going to enjoy this content. I'm going to try to keep this short, or I don't know how, because nothing really happened. Nothing happened. Well, stuff happened, but a lot of bad stuff happened. So, we'll talk about it. But I had a few signs. My first sign was, we'll talk about the pre-show real quick, was Tye Dillinger versus Aiden English, and Aiden English actually won. Yep. Tye Dillinger lost on the pre-show match. So I was like, okay, yeah. And then my second sign was, I went downstairs to get some water, and this faucet was making that ominous drip sound like you hear in the scary movies before somebody dies. It was like, and I'm like, alrighty. And immediately after that, AJ Styles lost. So, that's how I had some signs that tonight were going to be bad, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. Let's get into it, because matches, it started off really good. It started off really promising, even with Tye Dillinger losing. That was a good match. It started off promising. See what was going on here. As you can see, Aiden English versus Tye Dillinger. Tye Dillinger. It was a fun match. It was a pretty decent match. I think it went about 10 minutes. It wasn't too long. But English did get the pinfall victor. I think they were like trading roll-ups or something like that. Hold on. How did this match end? Fiery combat, force Aiden started high impact move before scoring a surprise victory. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Aiden English won. I actually do like Aiden English though. I miss the vaudevillains. I miss the vaudevillains so much. Simon Gotch on the wrestling, on the independent scene, going against Simon Grimm, but I really miss the vaudevillains. It's like, I used to say Raw was the place your career goes to die. SmackDown is starting to get that way too. Like, SmackDown is the nursing home for your career. SmackDown is the nursing home for your career. And then we had the Usos versus the New Day. Very good match. Match of the night. By far. By far match of the night. And my first thought was, this is the first match. You're not going to start with the women or Shinsuke or anything like that. You're going to jump right into a title match. Alrighty then. So, we had the Usos versus the New Day. Of course. Very good match. Kofi Kingston got taken out about halfway through. He tried to do that trust fall thing. Usos caught him. Powerbombed his ass right on the floor on the outside. Then Xavier, it was Xavier and Kofi in the match. Big E was on the outside. They kept saying they wanted to go for a faster, lighter, faster impact lineup, which doesn't make sense. You know, they have different combinations. You can get Xavier, Kofi, Big E, Kofi, Big E, Xavier, that's not. But you see what I'm saying? You get a whole bunch of different combinations, and the way they work together can throw your opponent off. So, right when Kofi got power bombed, Xavier tried to do a splash to the Usos on the outside. He caught a big ass uppercut from one of the Usos, and then there was just a few minutes of them just doing whatever they wanted with Xavier Woods. Xavier kept trying to make comebacks. It was even at one point where Xavier tried to do his little springboard elbow where he walks the rope a little bit and then does the elbow and all the way to the side of the room. He did that, then caught one of the nastiest super kicks I've seen in a long time. Kind of reminiscent to when Shawn Michaels super kicked Shelton Benjamin when he was down off the top rope, but I like the way this was done. Kofi did start making his back into the match, pretty much being a distraction. some near falls and things like that. Then all of a sudden, I think they hit the midnight hour, or they both hit their finishing move. Kofi and Xavier and the New Day are your new tag team champions. Yes, they didn't wait till SummerSlam to put the titles on the New Day. They didn't have the Usos like just continuously beat down the Usos to the point where the referee could have thrown the match out because they didn't abide by the 5 count or a 10 count or something like that. No, they just went out and threw the New Day the titles. Like, here you go. There you go. Thank you for coming. So, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, it was still the best match on the show, but I don't get why would they rush it. I don't have the brain power right now because I gotta get ready for work soon to think about this. But it was good match on the bad show, weird ending, and yeah. Then we had another weird match, Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. I swear I thought these two had matches down in NXT before, but apparently this was their first match ever, and it showed. This match was not good at all. This was Nakamura's worst match since being on the main roster or being in the WWE period, NXT included. But they tried to throw big shots at each other, back and forth, until around the end of the match, it looked like Nakamura was about to get ready to set up Baron Corbin for a Kinshasa. Then, out of nowhere, Baron Corbin just low blows him. Match ends. Nakamura wins by disqualification. Baron goes to get his briefcase. He gets the briefcase, starts walking up the ramp a little bit. He sees Nakamura getting up. He's like, nope. And he just goes back into the ring and attack him with the briefcase after the match. So, yeah. Then we had the Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. You have Becky, Charlotte, Lana, Natalya, and Tamina. This match was decent. What happened? So basically everybody start attacking, like Charlotte and Becky, got them out the ring. Then somehow Natalya kind of like spilled out the ring as well. I think she was going after Becky, and her and Becky spilled out the ring. And then somehow Charlotte got back into the ring, and then with her and Lana, and then Lana had a little face off, and then Tamina got in the ring. They double teamed Charlotte for a little while, and then Becky Lynch came in, started running the house, helping Charlotte out, and then all of a sudden Becky Lynch eliminates first Tamina and then Lana, and then out of nowhere Natalya comes in and rolls up Becky Lynch. So then we get Natalya versus Charlotte Flair. I told y'all. I think it was in my predictions. I don't know. Something's telling me Natalya. I said something about Natalya versus Charlotte might end it and Natalya might win, or somewhere along those lines. But I felt it coming, and then I believe Natalya did get the tap out victory over Charlotte Flair. So again, at SummerSlam, instead of it being Naomi was at ringside. Instead of it being Naomi versus Charlotte to sell tickets, it's going to be Natalya versus Naomi as of right now. The match was good. Lana is still a little rusty. It's a little green. She needs a little bit more work. At one point she went for a kick, and I think Tamina had Charlotte held up, and she was supposed to do like a side to the head kick, and she missed the first time, and Tamina let her go. But it's like, wait, she didn't hit her. And then Lana, she realized she missed, and she spun around, right back around, and tried to do it again, and then kind of connected that time. It was kind of funny. But Becky Lynch did look good in this match. Charlotte did look good. Tamina, she looked good, but she also looked stupid, protecting Lana and kind of getting herself eliminated in the process. I don't know. It was just weird. But like I said, Natalya is going to SummerSlam. Then we had another weird one. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship match. I don't know what I was doing while this match was going on, but I don't remember it, most of it. I remember the ending. The ending was funny. The ending was funny. So I'm pretty sure the story of the match, the way AJ was acting, was Kevin Owens was working over AJ Styles' arm so he couldn't lift him up for some of those high impact moves like the Michinoku driver, or even to get him up into a Styles Clash. So he went for a Styles Clash, didn't work. Kevin Owens picks AJ up and just flings him into the referee, and that referee was legit hurt for a second. So the referee's stunned and all this stuff, and they keep trading submissions. They're like, AJ kept putting him in the calf killer, and Owens would like get out and put him in a crossface back into a calf killer, and then Owens rolls up AJ out of nowhere for the 1-2-3. So Kevin Owens is now a 3-time United States champion. What? What is going on here? What is going on here? I thought it was going to be Shinsuke versus AJ at SummerSlam for the U.S. title, or AJ versus Cena. One of those. I'm confused. I'm befuddled. So both of these guys, from what I saw, looked good, but that's just one of those another endings. It was just like, what? Okay. Then we had a flag on the pole match. Don't be confused when it says just flag match. No, this is a flag on the pole match. So Rusev versus John Cena. This match was long. This match wasn't that good. It was just like any other John Cena Rusev match, except they had to go to put the flag on the end, or put the flag on the stage. You didn't miss anything if you didn't miss this match. Or if you missed this match, you didn't miss anything. So, yeah, John Cena won. It was some cool moments at the end where Rusev set up 2 tables and they had to like walk up these steps and then plant the flag. So he set up 2 tables and he tried to put him in there. He like put him in like 3 what's that thing called? I can't remember the name of the move. It doesn't matter. You know, his little camel clutch thing. He put him in that. But whatever. It wasn't. Yeah, it was weird. So then we had I forgot about this match. Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis. Yeah, another weird one. Sammy won. It looked like Mike was in control most of the match, and then all of a sudden Maria gets involved and pop, you know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It literally like, oh, Sami Zayn's your winner. It's like, huh? Okay. Yeah, so then we get to the coup de grace. We get to the cut the grass of this. Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton in Punjabi Prison. I love this match because it's so stupid. It's for WWE Championship, of course. Long story short, they did a thing where they went around to all 3 doors. Well, 3 out of the 4 doors, they were locked. Mahal got out of the last one with the help of the Singh brothers, because you know the Singh brothers are going to pop up. So they pretty much dragged Mahal out of the ring and left Randy Orton in there. So Mahal trying to catch his breath, laughing, ha ha, I outsmarted you and stuff. And he starts climbing up the Hell in a Cell portion of this. So here's the history of the Punjabi prison according to my mind. Somebody backstage, Kevin Dunn, Vince Russo, was like, we need to rack, since we're probably never going to do war games or anything like that, we need something similar. So how about we put steel cage inside Hell in a Cell? It was like, no, we're not doing that. That's too much steel, too much work, blah, 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 blah. People already complain about not seeing, yada, yada, yada. Or for some reason he wasn't going along with it. And then somebody said, why don't we make it out of bamboo? So it's a cage on the inside and a cage on the outside, but they're bamboo. Well, let's do it. And then that's why we haven't seen it in 10 years. Anyways, so while Jinder Mahal is climbing up the cage, Randy Orton, finally being smart, because we were thinking about this, me and my cousin, when he was over here last night, we were thinking, how could somebody win this without, if all 4 doors actually locked, how could you win? Could you just climb up, jump off, and then climb over? Does that count? And apparently, yes, because so Randy Orton, he started climbing up the cage, the inner cage. He didn't jump. He like reached over to the other side of to the other cage and started climbing over. The Singh brothers got involved. They start falling back to the floor. They're on the floor. Randy Orton, you know, destroying the Singh brothers like he's always doing, suplexing and throwing them everywhere. Blah 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 blah. It looks like at this point he's about to kill one of the Singh brothers. They're on the outer structure again. These little niggas are small, so the holes are like so big, and they can just boop go right through it. So he goes through one of the holes to meet Randy Orton on the top to try to distract him. But at this point, I'm like, if he goes through this table, the other Singh brother, he's kind of out. Who's going to align with Mahal? And I thought about that for a split second. I thought about him for a split second, laughed, and I said, no, who's more credible? Who's more credible? Who could they bring in? Who could they switch over? They could probably put, I don't know if this is like racist or not, but maybe they can put Mustafa Ali over here or somebody. Or maybe they can bring back Muhammad Hassan for one night only. I thought they were going to do something like that. No. So he throws the Singh brother into the announce table. He's climbing up. And then next thing you know, you hear Jinder Mahal music play. They're like, wait, did Jinder like sneak and find a way to win somehow? No, here walks down the great fucking Khali. Yes, the great Khali. He shows up, climbs up a little bit, starts choking the hell out of Randy. Jinder Mahal's laughing at him. Climbs up. Jinder Mahal is now still your WWE champion. What the fuck is going on here, WWE? I don't even have the time or the energy to complain right now. I'm just gonna do like a hour-long rant and break it up into like little segments about what the fuck is going on. I can't do this. Those are your results. Whenever I see the great Khali holding a title at the end of a pay-per-view, that's when I know I'm done. That's when I know I'm done. He literally snatched the title out of Jinder Mahal's hand. He said, "Ma." I'm like, alright, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm going to sleep. I watched Game of Thrones, then I went to sleep. So, that's the review. If you guys enjoyed this show, let me know. What was your favorite match on the card? Mine was still the tag team match. The women, if they would have went a little bit longer and the eliminations came real rapid fire. So, like when I was saying, Becky eliminated Tamina, then Lana, and then Becky got eliminated back to back to back. So, yeah, that was my only complaint. That could have been a better match if it had just gave it a little bit more time. The flag match was too long. The Punjabi prison match was too long. Too boring. No story was really being told. And another thing, why do they keep fucking shoutcasting instead of commentating? We'll talk about it later. Like, they don't call wrestling moves anymore. They just say, oh, what a maneuver. He hit him in the back of the head. What the fuck did he hit him with? So, before I go crazy, I'll probably go crazy tonight after work when I'm tired and I don't have a filter. So, all that being said, all my links are in the description down below. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, always down there. Like the video if you enjoyed this review. Don't let the pay-per-view hinder your judgment on my video. I didn't do it. I didn't create it. Leave your thoughts on the pay-per-view down below. If you'd like to help the channel out, there's a donation link also in the description down below. Share the video out with your friends so they can get in on the discussion as well. Subscribe if you are new here and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever a new video goes up on the channel. Whew, I am Shawn DaGamer and I am out of here. And I'm done. That really hurt my feelings. That pay-per-view really hurt my feelings. I'm done. I'm probably going to take like a week or two off from WWE and catch up on like Lucha Underground and New Japan. I'm done.